Commander Velnar Tafris of the Galactic Imperial Scout Ship. Distant Whisper felt his foreheart skip simultaneously as the scan results materialized on his console. This couldn't be right. He ran the diagnostics again, his translucent fingers trembling over the holographic interface. Spectral Officer Luneth, verify these readings immediately. He barked toward the sensor bay. The readings were confirmed. The unassuming blue-green planet designated Sol 3 was broadcasting signals across multiple band frequencies. Advanced propulsion signatures orbited the world. Colony outposts dotted their lunar satellite. The primitive species, humans, according to xenobiological records, had achieved technological advancement far beyond their scheduled evolutionary timeline. How did our monitoring probes miss this? Velnar hissed. The last assessment classified them as pre-spaceflight agrarians with rudimentary industry. Luneth's 8 eyes blinked in sequence. The report was filed 3 galactic cycles ago, Commander. That's only 217 Earth years. Impossible, Velnar muttered. No species evolves technology that quickly unless... The words died in his throat as the ship's quantum communicator activated, displaying the unmistakable signature of an Imperial dreadnought approaching their position. The Imperial judgment had arrived, the Emperor's personal warship. They must have intercepted our scans, Navigation Officer Mardex whispered, mandibles clicking with anxiety. Admiral Croventhor, the Emperor's most feared enforcer, appeared on their view screen, his scaled face impassive. Scout ship Distant Whisper, stand down. The Empire has been monitoring this situation. Your discovery has been anticipated. Velnar stood at attention. Admiral, with respect, these humans have violated multiple Imperial directives. Their technological progression is unnaturally accelerated. They must be They are not contaminated, Commander, Croventhor interrupted. They are the contaminants. The Admiral's expression darkened. Earth is no ordinary world. It's a containment planet, a prison designed eons ago for dangerous technological innovators. The most brilliant disruptive minds from 1,000 worlds were exiled here, their memories wiped, reduced to primitive states. Velnar felt his blood run cold. But the containment protocols were designed to degrade after 50,000 years, the Admiral completed. A failsafe we never thought would activate. The Empire believed the prisoners would destroy themselves long before reaching technological escape velocity. The scanner chimed. Thousands of small objects were detaching from Earth orbit, accelerating toward them. They've detected us, Luneth reported, voice trembling. Admiral Croventhor nodded grimly. The descendants of the galaxy's most dangerous minds have spent centuries building their escape. They've known about us all along, Commander. The broadcast signals were deliberate. They wanted us to come. The tactical display erupted with warnings as the incoming vessels suddenly multiplied, deploying previously undetectable technology that the Imperial ship's sensors couldn't properly analyze. Alert the Empire, Velnar shouted. This is a Class Omega threat. Earth is... The transmission abruptly ended as a human vessel materialized directly beside the Distant Whisper. Their scanners detected exotic energy weapons powering up. Utilizing principles of physics the Imperial Science Academy had deemed theoretically impossible. Before Velnar could order evasive maneuvers, a message in perfect galactic standard appeared on all their screens. The prisoners of Earth send their regards to the Empire. Your ancestors thought they could contain us. They were wrong. We've had generations to prepare. Your dominion ends today. The Galactic Council chamber erupted into chaos as reports flooded in from across the spiral arm. It had been 40 rotations since Commander Velnar's desperate warning, and the situation had deteriorated beyond their darkest projections. Emperor Drazinlius IX slammed his ceremonial staff against the crystalline floor, the sound reverberating through the massive chamber. Enough. I demand order, he bellowed, his ancient voice carrying unexpected power. The assembled dignitaries fell silent. Admiral Polonus, report. The newly appointed fleet admiral, following Croventhor's confirmed destruction, stepped forward. His holographic form, flickered slightly, indicating he commanded from the battlefront. Your Eminence, the human expansion continues unchecked. They've already claimed 17 systems, including 3 Imperial Fortress worlds. Their technology, it's unlike anything we've encountered. The Imperial Science Minister Quiloptrix 7 interjected, her bioluminescent tendrils pulsing with agitation. These humans are implementing theoretical technologies our academies postulated but deemed impossible. Their ships utilize quantum displacement drives rather than standard hyperlanes. Their weapons harness dark energy manipulations we've only theorized. How is this possible? Demanded Counselor Brotimus of the Mercantile Worlds. Even the greatest minds cannot simply conjure such advancements. Because they aren't conjuring them, came a voice from the chamber entrance. All eyes turned to witness Archivist on Taurus hobbling forward, ancient even by the standards of his long-lived species. He carried a crystalline data node of obvious antiquity. I accessed the forbidden archives, Antares announced without apology. The humans are not inventing, they're remembering. He activated the node, displaying ancient schematics that mirrored the human vessels now decimating Imperial fleets. The containment protocol was flawed from inception. It removed conscious memory, but couldn't erase subconscious knowledge. Each generation of humans carried fragments of their ancestors' genius, rebuilding it piece by piece. The Emperor sank back into his throne. So, our predecessor's solution has become our apocalypse. There's worse, Eminence, the archivist continued. The original prisoners weren't merely disruptive innovators, they were revolutionaries. Political dissidents, philosophers deemed dangerous to imperial stability. Ambassador Philoxia of the Rim Confederacy studied the ancient records with growing horror. This prison world, it wasn't just containment, it was genocide of intellect, crimes against sentience. A communication officer burst into the chamber. Eminence, a human delegation has bypassed all our defenses. They're requesting audience. They're already in orbit above the Imperial capital. Minutes later, the human delegation materialized directly inside the chamber, another impossibility that left the council speechless. Their leader, a woman with midnight dark skin and penetrating eyes, stepped forward unarmed. I am Admiral Nyx Averonis of the Terran Liberation Force, she announced, her voice calm yet commanding. Your Imperial forces have surrendered on all fronts. Your defenses have fallen, but we did not come to destroy you. Emperor Drozinlius rose shakily. What do you want? Justice, not vengeance, she replied. For millennia, your empire has maintained power through suppression of innovation and ideas. Earth was just one of your crimes. We've found records of dozens of similar containment worlds. The council chamber fell deathly silent as she continued. The age of imperial stagnation ends today. We are dissolving your power structures, but we offer a choice. Join us in building a galactic alliance based on shared knowledge and progress, or remain isolated as we forge ahead. The Emperor stared at her, bewildered. You conquered us in weeks, and yet you offer peace? Admiral Averonis smiled, not with cruelty, but with something more unsettling to the Imperial mind. Compassion. The true prison was never Earth, Emperor. It was the Empire itself, trapped in fear of change, progress, and diversity of thought. We're not here to build a new empire. We're here to ensure no world ever becomes a prison again. As dawn broke over the Imperial capital for the first time, in 10,000 years without an emperor's decree, citizens witnessed human ships deploying technology that cleaned their poisoned atmosphere, restored damaged ecosystems, and brought medical advancements that would save billions. The trap that was Earth had indeed sprung, not with the destruction the Empire feared, but with a liberation it could never have imagined.